Hello, that's in classes. So, first and foremost, I'd like to thank you all for joining in today's video. So, as for the inspiration for the video, it's all thanks to my friend Omidayupal. He sent me a video on YouTube which was titled Wabi-sabi, and it was about this concept. So I did my own research about it, and I came across this idea of how it can be correlated to love, and I wrote my own script based on it. Now, me and Omitayu, we do share a lot of common interests, one of them being the Japanese culture. We do thoroughly enjoy it. He's a bit more into it than I am, but we are both quite avid enjoyers of the Japanese culture, so he does keep on sending me videos like that. So this one really struck a chord with me, and I decided to write the script based on wabi-sabi itself. Okay, so the performance video that you're going to watch right now does have a lot of flaws. There were a lot of shortcomings on that day. I had decided to record the audio on a lapel mic, which would go somewhere right here. But I did start recording on it on another phone, and as soon as I put it in my pocket, I closed the recording. So it only recorded for about 2 seconds, and so the audio is not clear. The audio is from the main camera that is being used, that is this phone that I use, Lenovo Zook. So please bear with me. There is a lot of background noise, some audience chatter, which I will try to remove in the post-production, but I'm not sure how well I'll be able to do that. There's also some backtalk from the people who are managing the audio and stuff like that, so I guess it's not too bad for that matter.
Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hi everyone, my name is Yuvraj Mukherjee, and first of all, I'd like to thank my Drop Sessions volunteer for giving me this opportunity to be standing here and performing my story out here. So, let's just start off with a question. How many of you guys are remotely interested in the Japanese lifestyle or their culture or anything? Absolutely. Any anime fans out here? Great, amazing. So, I myself am really influenced by the Japanese culture. Okay, I'm a big believer in their culture of minimalism, and what I'm going to talk about is something in relation to that. Okay, and it is known as wabi-sabi. Okay, so you guys know about wabi-sabi? Anyone? Okay, that's great. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, wabi-sabi is this philosophy or this way of thinking or the worldview which believes that beauty is true only when it's incomplete, impermanent, and imperfect. So, let me reiterate these words: incomplete, imperfect, and impermanent. Now, if you really think about it, love resembles much closer to this concept of wabi-sabi than the Western philosophy of aesthetics and beauty, which is more concerned with perfection, symmetry, and stuff like that. So, if you come forward to the first word, imperfect. Love, in all of its forms, is imperfect. When we meet someone for the very first time in our lives, we rarely fall in love. Why is that so? Because the person we're meeting is putting forward a perfect version of themselves. They're putting forward an ideal version of themselves in front of us. Now, this ideal version of a person in front of us might intrigue us, might sweep us off our feet even, but it's barely enough to make us fall in love. It's no sooner than we come to know the person and they are vulnerable to us and they're comfortable around us, and they start to show us their imperfections, and we start to slowly fall in love. So, these imperfections may range in a melange of forms. It might be their habit of overthinking, it might be their ability to not care about something you deeply care about, or in the end, it might be their ability, or it might be their weird obsession with these self-help books that you understand nothing. And that's alright. Being imperfect is alright. That is what makes us human. That is what makes us fall in love. Slowly, love fades away, and it's no longer the good morning and the good night texts here and there. It's no longer them constantly reassuring you that they're going to be there for you. It's imperfect. It's not broken. So coming forward to the next one, incomplete. Again, love, of course, is incomplete. Now why do I say so? Well, if you really think about it, we make a lot of promises to each other which we don't bother to complete. We don't bother to keep those promises for one another. And that's alright. It might be something like taking a date out to a museum. It might be something like going together to Princeton Park to enjoy a nice ice cream. And that's fine. It's incomplete like the book we started to read, but never finished. And now we have this weird conception of a book in our head where we have our own version of the book. Just like that, love is incomplete. You can never know the person sitting across from you at the dinner table completely. And as long as you don't, you won't be able to love them completely either. It's like constantly trying to play catch up about knowing them. And just when you feel like you have, you realize they have evolved as a person. So, if you come forward to the next impermanent. Love, of course, is impermanent. When you meet someone, you get those butterflies in your stomach, and they don't stay, do they? Those weird rushes of dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin flowing through your veins, they fade away with time. And all we're left with is a subtle sense of familiarity over time. And when they're around, we feel a sense of warmth, and when they're not, an unexplainable void takes its place. For those of us who have been in love for long enough, we know that love is never constant. It goes through a constant phase of ebb and flow. It comes and goes and goes. And it is really important for us to nurture those very feelings and try to make the best of the scenario that we can. So, don't even try to get it right. Don't try to put love in a box and consider it to be the perfect version that you expect. Just accept love for being the modest, fleeting, and imperfect version of itself that is standing for.
So that was the performance video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like, comment down below what you think about it, how I can improve, and if you really enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing to my channel. It would really mean a lot and it would motivate me to put out more such videos. Thank you so much.